Hi guys, it's Kristiii and welcome back to my channel. You guys love these store-bought slime reviews, so I purchased slimes from Amazon versus Five Below versus Target, and we're seeing which store has the better slimes. My slime shop sold out in the quickest time for our last restock, so if you guys want to check out the shop, our next restock will be on Thursday, March 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you guys are interested in getting your hands on some slime, I definitely recommend setting your alarms because some of the slimes have been selling out within minutes. And for today's post notification shout out, there are two of you guys, and the first one goes out to Maureen Darling and Pink Wave Slimes. Thank you guys so much for having your post notifications on, and if you guys want to get shouted out in my next video, make sure you click the little bell after you subscribe and comment down below when you have done that. So I think that's about it for this intro, so let's get right on into the first slime. Woo! First up, from Five Below, we have this 1.95 ounce of pearlescent mermaid slime. The container of the slime is so cute. I love how it comes in the shell, and I also love the pretty pink color too. This slime has some pretty glitters in it, and there's larger glitters that remind me of mermaid scales. And I also found a pretty pearl inside that was such a nice touch. In terms of texture, I wouldn't exactly call this one a slime. It feels like a really thick putty. It rips when you try to stretch it, and it just wasn't really satisfying to play with. I love the appearance of it, but I would say to pass on this one. Next up, from Five Below, we have a new Nickelodeon slime from Crazy Art. This one is Cake Batter Crunch. I like how they went with a blue color for the cake batter. It's not the first color that comes to mind when I think of cake batter, but they're trying to be different, and I kind of like that. So this is a 7.5 ounce container of slime. It's filled with small and large white foam beads, and also some mini rainbow colored beads for added texture. The slime was really thick, and it felt jiggly right out of the container, so initially it was ripping, but the longer I played with it, the stretchier it got. It does have to be stretched slowly to prevent ripping or fallout, but it does have some nice bubble pops, and it's also great for pokes too. It has a light cake batter scent. It's not the most appealing scent to me, but it's a fairly light scent, so it really didn't bother me. Overall, this was a pretty decent store-bought slime. Nickelodeon slimes have been pretty on top of their game lately, so I'd snatch. And lastly, from Five Below, we have a Sculpt and Squish slime. So I guess this isn't technically slime, but I still wanted to try it out because it kind of looked like slime in the container. I had really high hopes for this one, thinking maybe it would be a clay or butter texture. These two slimes were both hard like a rock. I could barely squish them and definitely could not sculpt them. It also said on the packaging that they were strawberry banana scented, but I couldn't smell anything. The scent may have just dried up, unfortunately. I may have just received a defective one, but this would be a pass for me. Next up, we have our Amazon slimes. I just looked at how much I spent on this slime and it was $16. I am shook. This slime does look very pretty in the container, and it's 18 ounces of unscented slime, which is a lot. It's a very thick, metallic, jiggly slime filled with glitter, and I love the blue, purple, and pink colors. It looks so pretty. So this isn't my favorite texture ever, and I'm kind of mad that I spent $16 on it, but I guess it's not the worst. It's somewhat stretchy, but because it's so jiggly, it's not the best for poking or for bubble pops either. In a way, it's kind of satisfying to play with, and I love the pretty purple pinkish color it turns into after mixing, but I would probably pass on this one. Moving on to our Amazon slimes, we have this 2-pack of slimes that was $12.99. Both of these slimes came with a packet of charms and add-ins to decorate. So first up, we have this honey colored slime. When I first opened this slime up, I noticed a little piece of black debris, so I just took that out of the slime. Then I just added all the Fimos on top of it and a Winnie the Pooh charm. This slime is so thick and it feels similar to the mermaid slime from earlier. It's not very stretchy and it has that putty-like feel to it. Soaking the slime in warm water will help soften it. It's not my favorite texture, but I do love all the add-ins it came with, and I forgot to mention that it also is unscented. And next up, we have this clear blue slime. This one came with a mixed blend of fruit Fimos and a cute shark charm. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of blue Hawaiian Punch with the color of the slime and the Fimos. This slime is pretty similar in texture to the previous one. It does need to be stretched very slowly to prevent ripping. And I noticed there was some fallout from the Fimos as I was playing with it because it is extra thick. It does have some kind of scent, like a cleaning scent almost. Again, not my favorite slime, but I did love the addition of the charm and Fimos. Lastly, from Target, we have a 4-pack of slimes from Nicole Jacquelin's new line with Compound Kings. These 4 slimes are supposed to replicate her signature slimes from her slime shop. This 4-pack comes with a total of 4 slimes equaling 6 ounces of slime, and it also comes with a mystery charm in a bag, which was so cute. I got this adorable flatback charm. So first up, we have Cookie Crust, which is probably her Oreo crust slime from her shop. At first, this slime felt a little sticky right out of the container, but after I stretched it and mixed it together, the stickiness went away. It's a really interesting texture. It's a fairly stretchy slime with a slight elastic pull on it, so it can only stretch so far until it rips, and it feels like a fluffy slime texture. I noticed that as I was stretching this slime, I kept hearing some crackles and pops, which was really satisfying. These slimes are supposed to be scented, but I couldn't really smell a scent with this one. But overall, I'd say this was a decent slime for a store-bought slime. Next up, we have Jacquelin's Cotton Candy. This is a thick, clear pink slime, and I could definitely notice that this one is scented. It does have a fairly strong candy scent. This slime feels similar in texture to the 2 Amazon slimes, but just a little less jiggly, making it rip less. It does still need to be stretched slowly to prevent ripping, but for a store-bought slime that's clear, I'd say it's fairly stretchy. It's kind of hard to play with a small amount of slime. I feel like maybe if I had more slime, it would have been a little bit more enjoyable, but this one does have some nice pokes and pops too. And here we have Golden Sponge Cake. I'm wondering if this is supposed to replicate her Twinkie slime. Maybe? I'm not sure. She can confirm. This slime did take me a while to get out of the container because it was sticking to it, but once I got it out, it was great. This slime also has a unique texture. It feels like a snow butter slime. It's stretchy, fluffy, and spreadable, but I noticed it did leave a decent amount of residue on my hands. Because of the tackiness and stickiness from this slime, you kind of have to use quick motions with it or it will stick to you. I also couldn't really smell a scent with this one. If you guys try it, you'll have to let me know because it almost smells unscented to me, but overall it's a nice texture. And lastly, we have Cotton Candy Butter. This is a swirl slime and I love the colors. It looks so pretty. This slime was also a little bit difficult to take out of the container. To get it all out, you kind of have to scrape it out, and I think it could just be the type of plastic container they used, but just something to note. This is a nice smooth and creamy clay slime. It feels soft to the touch and it's so relaxing to play with. It's similar to other butter slimes I purchased from Compound Kings before. I also couldn't really smell a scent with this one. Compound Kings usually has strong scents, so that was kind of surprising, but overall a nice texture. And that's all that I have for you guys this week. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel and watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit the red subscribe button down below if you aren't already subscribed. Join the KSQUAD, join the fam. I'm gonna start posting videos a lot more frequently as my channel continues to grow and gain views because you guys have been supporting me like crazy, so thank you so much. And as I mentioned earlier, my next restock is on Thursday, March 10th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. From my last restock, we will be having Mochi Delight, Kitty Candy, and Cap'n Crunch Waffle returning, and we're also gonna have Chocolate Mousse Panda coming back. And there's also gonna be some brand new St. Patrick's themed slimes, which I'm so excited about, so set your guys' alarms. Thank you all so much for watching until the end of the video. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!